It was a senseless act that ended with an Edmond woman murdered in her own home. Now the woman's daughter is talking about it in her new book, Overcoming Evil, and how she was able to forgive her mother's killer. News 9's John Jordan joins us now with more. John.
Well, Cindy Schell didn't write the book in hopes of making any money. Instead, she said she wanted to use it as an example of how relying on faith can get people through even the toughest times. It was a horrific crime that stunned the Edmond community and devastated a family.
Literally that morning when I walked in and found my mother, it was a feeling like I had never felt before. It was just total and utter devastation. What
Cindy Schell found was her mother, Shirley Schell, lying on the ground with her throat slashed.
My mother meant everything to me. She was the most important person in the world to me.
Which is why it may come as a surprise to learn Cindy doesn't have any ill will towards Michael Gary, the man who was later found guilty and sentenced to life in prison for the murder. Instead, in her new book, Overcoming Evil, Cindy describes how her trust in God not only carried her through the tragedy, but even made it possible for her to forgive her mother's killer.
And somehow, at some point, that prayer changed from, I pray someone is found and they confess, to I really pray that their soul doesn't, get condemned for this, that they seek forgiveness.
Cindy admits even she was surprised how easy it was to forgive, something she says wouldn't have been possible had it not been for her faith, a message she hopes people will take from her book.
I'm not special. I didn't do anything that they can't do. It's all about running to Jesus, and He will carry you through those times.
Making it easier for Cindy to forgive is knowing her mother would have wanted her to.
She would be saying it's all worth it. It's all worth it. That good has come from something so tragic, and she was taken, but she would more than be happy and pleased with what's happened.
And not only has Cindy forgiven Gary, she says the two continue to communicate through letters. Amanda?
Quite a story, John. Now, if you're looking to pick up a copy of Overcoming Evil, Cindy says the book will become available to the public in June.